Hi, my name is Jack. I'm a product manager here at Semgrep, and I want to walk you through a couple changes that are coming to the app next week, give you a preview of the changes and explain some of our thinking behind them. So I'm going to go through three changes, but if I had to kind of summarize the theme that unifies all these changes, it's really that we want to have signal in the app by default. Internally, we've called this project Big Number Go Down. So our hope is that we take a large list of security vulnerabilities or potential issues and give you a very streamlined list of the things that you actually need to go prioritize and fix. So the first big change is you'll now notice that for each of our products, we have a priority tab. So you can now see, all of our findings, there's 9,000, but there's only 600 that match the definition of priority. Now for each product, it's slightly different. For code, it's critical and high severity, high confidence, and then AI true positives are things that weren't analyzed by AI. For supply chain, it's high and critical severity findings that are reachable. And for our secrets product, it's valid secrets that are either of critical or high severity. Now, not everyone has precisely the same definition of what's priority. So what we're really excited is you can actually customize this. So let's say, at our organization, we want to look at all the confidences. So we want to just set this, and maybe we also care about medium severity. So we can go ahead and come through here, and I can click Save. Now, a couple things to note. This is a global change, so this will populate across all users in your deployment, and only Semgrep admins can make this change. Now, if you're not using RBAC at all, then anyone can use it. And you can see now we've updated our definition of priority. So it's completely tailored to you. And this is great. So when you come in, you're going to see the things that matter most to your organization specifically. The next change that we've made is we've actually introduced a new status here, which we're calling provisionally ignored. Now, across the product, we've got some really powerful noise reduction levers. For the supply chain product, it's reachability analysis. For secrets, it's validation. And then for code, it is the AI triage feature that many users love. And now, so that we can actually kind of boost the signal in your org, we're going to put AI false positives, unreachable findings, and invalid secrets into this status automatically for you. So you can still come in, you can navigate to them, you can read the context, you can decide the final triage decision, but you no longer see these by default when you come into the org. So again, we are getting you signal by default. Now, for compliance reasons, many orgs don't want to actually ignore these. So again, that's why it's provisionally ignored. A human actually has to go in and move them into the ignored category. You can also move them into the open status if you disagree for any reason with the triage decision. But we've seen on the code product, for example, that we're able to reduce the number of findings and the amount of time AppSec spends on triage by about 50% on average, while getting a well over 96% agreement rate from our users. So we think this is a really powerful feature. And then the third change that's coming is we've just updated some of our filters. So we've pinned some of the most common filters to the top here, and now we kind of have a nice redesign. So it's much easier to navigate and provides more real estate. So as we ship more filters, you'll be able to get them very easily. We've also made a couple of just usability changes. So how often have you come in here, clicked this link, and expected it to go to the finding details page, only to be sent to the SCM page? Now that will link you to the finding details page. If you like going straight to the code, you can actually just come over here and click on this link, and that will take you to the exact line number in the exact file. So we basically reversed those there. So a small change, but another sort of ergonomic change that hopefully helps you get where you want to go as quickly as possible. So we're super excited about this. This will be live next week. For some of you, it already is. But we're really thrilled about this, and we are hopeful that it will continue to help you prioritize and focus only on the findings that matter most. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to your feedback.